Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Moji today. Jesus Christ, it's been so long since I've said that. We're going to be playing Moji because she's being changed in 2.03 and I haven't really made that many videos about Moji. I've had a little bit of a practice before recording this video. I've played 3 or 4 games with her between yesterday and today, so I got a little bit of practice in. I've perfected the loadouts that work for me. Surprisingly, her default loadout's actually pretty good, and I don't know why so many characters have really bad default loadouts, and I don't even mean that as like a subjective thing. A lot of characters have default loadouts that don't even make sense and like cards that kind of counter each other, but Moji has a loadout that I'd actually, recommend kind of using when you're first getting used to it because it's pretty straightforward. We have 2 variations of it, although the only card that changes is 1 or 2 depending on the scenario. This is one variation of it where instead of Boop we have Cozy. She's got very simplistic card names which I like, so that's one variation of it which has got healing on IQ instead of the bonus movement speed. I personally prefer this one. It gives you a little bit more sustain, and then this one which gets rid of the cooldown reduction on your F, but then you get an extra heal on your Q. That's really all there is to Moji and loadouts. We have Peppy in all of them, that reduces cooldown whenever we get an elimination. We have Scurry in all of them because that way we heal when we use our F, very important, and we have Symbiotic or Symbiotic, not sure, in all of them as well. They're all level 3. In all 3 of the loadouts they're level 3, these 3 cards, so I'd recommend shoving those in anything. In this one we have Scoot in there as well, and then Cozy is in my 2 versions of it instead of Boop. That's Moji's loadouts. That's cleared. We've now got legendary cards, so now in today's video I'll be going for either Boom Boom or Toot. I feel so silly saying that sentence. Toot is if we want extra heal on our F, because if I remember correctly this does seem to trigger on yourself when you use it, and if I'm wrong about that please tell me in the comments, but it seems like it triggers on you and you also get a little bit of healing for your teammates. I've won a decent amount of team fights because of this, and Boom Boom works better on the smaller maps where you're not going to need as much healing. So if you've got 2 healers and Toot doesn't make sense, and Boom Boom a lot of the time works really, really well. Snack Attack I don't really like, so we're not going to be rolling with this because I just in general don't really like Moji's ult all that much. And just to cover really briefly what she's having changed in 2.03, they've delayed putting her into the support category and changing her kit and everything because they want to allocate more resources to the hunt, which is the bug fixing stuff. So I think that's really cool. I think Moji is actually okay in the place she is now. She could do with a bit of tweaking, but what they're changing about her is going to be quite interesting, and I will make another video on it. They're just changing the way you're going to be playing Moji, because right now when you're in a fight, realistically you're kind of just holding down left click and right click for most of the fight. It works pretty well, and that way you're not missing as much damage, whereas the way you're going to be playing her in 2.03 is trying to get that max stack and then detonating it, and you'll get a hell of a lot more damage doing it that way than the way that she works now. As far as I know, you're actually just going to have overall higher damage output if you play her properly. So Familiar Spit will fire faster, Familiar Spray will both fire faster. They're both going to have increased fire rates, but the damage on the Spit is going to be reduced from 250 to 100, so you can't really do the spam combo as well, but then the damage towards the end of the stack on your right click is going to be higher. Yeah, the max damage goes from I think 775 to around 1,000, or it might have been actually like a flat 1,000, but the lower tier ones are going to stay the same. So overall, if you held both of them down, you would get less damage, but if you play her properly by stacking up all of the spray like stacks, the magic stacks, what they called marks, magic marks, if you stack the magic marks towards the end, they'll deal more damage. I think it's a sensible change. It'll be very interesting to see how it plays out. It should make Boom Boom also a little bit stronger, so it'll like give a bit of a passive buff to this. Other than that, I don't think they're changing any of her cards or anything else, and there's a little badge on the patch notes that actually says that this was by the AOC, the Assembly of Champions thing. I think it's an interesting change. It'll be good to see how it plays out. We are going to be using this skin, and I'll explain why in a little minute. Where's Moji? There we go. Dragon Arena. I haven't played her on this. We'll see how this goes. The reason we're going to be using the Cuddly Moji skin, I did play once with a Dragon Ball one, and I really disliked it. I don't remember how weird the effects are on default Moji, but I feel like this is just an actual advantage over the Dragon Ball skin because it has less over-the-top effects. The Dragon Ball one has fire effects going everywhere to the point where you actually can't really see the exact point where you're trying to deal damage to. It just kind of clouds up my HUD, I guess. So I don't really like the Dragon Ball one. I think it's cool, but actually playing in first person with it is way too messy for me. I do not like it. I really do like the Cuddly Moji one. It's pretty simplistic. It looks really unique, so it's quite easy to differentiate from everything else going on. The only downside to this one is the familiars are for some reason really not detailed. She is. Moji's super HD, but for some reason the familiars are really blurry. I don't know why they didn't fix that. I think I mentioned this in the video when I played this when it came out, but it's still the same. Hopefully they get to that at some point. I don't know what default Moji is like, but maybe we'll play a game with that. We'll see. Shout out to Lucil53. He is the Dambo. We also have a Genos, a Cassie, and a Dredge. So what's that? Flank, double healer, double damage. We're up against a Lian, a Lex, a Dredge, a Koga, and a Genos. So they have healer and then double damage, double flank. So we just have one extra healer and then it's pretty much the same. Sure, let's go for it. I love the fact that Lucil is also also rocking the frosty border. Round of applause for my boy. Like I said a little bit earlier on, though, I did practice this a little bit. I did play a little bit of Moji before today's video because I didn't want to go in blind. I wanted to at least have an idea of what Moji plays like because I haven't played it for so long. And I played, I think, 4 or 5 games, and I lost 1. I did pretty good in all of them. I had top damage, and I think 2 or 3 of them. She isn't really like any of the other characters in this game, which is maybe why she feels a little bit awkward. We're going to go for 2, even though we have 2 healers because it's TDM, and I feel like that's a good pick here. And then I'm also going to go for this one, so we have a little bit more self-heal. That might not make a lot of sense, but I feel like they're not going to get a crazy amount of court. Yeah, he hasn't got it, and obviously Jones isn't going to get it, and Dredge might not get it either, so I feel like this is okay in this scenario. Hello, Koga. Oh, wow, that was a hell of a lot of lag that just happened there. Let's reposition a little bit. There's an 850 for you. Oh, Genos has got a damage buff. Of course, I forget that's even a thing. There's my Q. My frame rate is ass right now. Let's go through the Dredge thing. Or not. That just despawned as I jumped into it. That's actually being changed to 2.03 as well. Love the effects on this skin. I have made a video with this skin before, and I do really like the effects on it. It's really, really pretty. I don't know why I'm getting weird performance issues right now, though. Let's use the Q. There we go. Let's get a 750 on him. There we go. 815, 813, I mean. That's because of the Genos. Genos mark is probably going to work really, really well with Moji, actually. There's more hits for you. Let's just play around this little corner. Yeah, there we go. The healing effect is covering up my screen a little bit, which isn't that nice, but there's a double. Try to get the little jump at the end so you get a little bit more momentum carried over. Hello, Genos. You're just dead. Just dead. Q. Anybody want to hit me for a 300 heal? No? Okay, let's just F away real quick. Oh, I'm still gone. Damn it, that was close. I'm going to get more Haven. Feel like that's going to help me out. Hello, Lex. I legit just respawned in the area that I died. I legit just respawned as I was saying the item I was going to buy in the same position that I died in. That's ridiculous. Can I use my F? Yes, I can. We also picked that up so nobody else can grab it, even though I already had my ult up. Hello, Leanne. You're gone. Yeah, can we finish her off? There we go. Nice. Genos, freaking heal buff is crazy, but the Damber effect is in my face, which is really annoying. It's probably going to show in the video pretty clearly, probably more than it is showing for me, actually, but the little heal effect that we get from Damber is showing right in front of me. It's really distracting because it's a freaking bright green effect. We are going ham right now, though, because the amount of healing we've got on us. We've got 2 healers and my own self-heal, which I decided to go for, which is working out pretty damn well. Triple. Nice. This is mental. Let's get rid of him. There we go. There's my F. Let's heal her up a little bit. What's popping? Genos. If he does try and grab me, we can pop that up. I am full health by the time my Q finishes because we have freaking 2 supports. Oh my god, Moji with supports is nasty because of the immunity you get. There's the F. Just waddle around. They have barely any cauterize. I've got max tier Haven right now just to try and deal with the direct hit damage and also to help out the fact that we've got 2 supports. I should probably go for Rejuvenate if we're being honest, but I'm trying to win this game as fast as possible so that they don't have time to get caught and stuff. And right now, it seems to be working pretty well. I'm just going to negate that. Love the fact that I have that option. There we go. You're just gone. Let's finish off the Dredge. I am going absolutely ham with Moji right now. That's the 2nd triple in 1 game. I'm basically unkillable because we have 2 supports. And I also went for the self-heal loadout, and obviously we have Symbiotic in the loadout as well, which means that we get 30% bonus healing below 50% health. I played a bit too aggressive there. That might have got me screwed. Yeah, there we go. Let's finally pick up Rejuvenate to help out the healers. God damn, I should have done that ages ago. 17-3, boys. You know what's up. 17-3. We're going to keep it going. There we go. Make that 18-3. Let's run in on this Dredge. What's popping, my guy? How you doing? I can just jump around. It makes you way harder to hit. There's the Q. Thank you for the heal. No healers are on me right now, which means I might be screwed. Or not. Psych. Get screwed, Koga. Let's just keep it going. I have none of my abilities right now. The 30% reset is coming through kind of clutch. Genos damage buff is really, really noticeable. I haven't played with Genos in any of the games that I had before starting this video, so this is really strange having this much extra damage on all my stuff. That was a little bit buggy, but it's fine. There's my ult regen. I haven't used my ult yet because I'm just too busy dealing mental damage with my normal stuff. Frame rate is dipping pretty heavy. It's probably because I'm being healed so much, but right now I'm just going in. Genos 15% damage buff is making me absolutely ridiculous. Let's go and get rid of Genos. There we go. There's the Q. It gives me enough time to fully heal up. Let's finish off the Lex. He legit just had enough at that point. Can we get you? No. Hello. There you go. You're gone. Let's jump in on these guys. There's 3 of them. This is risky. This is real risky. Victory. Never mind. How many deaths do I have that game? Dredge has top play, though. I'm surprised I don't have it considering I had 2 triples. I don't know what it's going to be. Is it our Dredge? Yes, it's our Dredge. What is this then? So he gets rid of the Lex accidentally. He then gets a free kill on the Genos. He also assisted with the Koga. And then I'm guessing he goes in. Yeah, there we go. He also got rid of the enemy Dredge. And I'm guessing he kills Koga. So he had a pretty good game there as well. Let's see the stats. Shout out to Zaza, man. It's a real FrostFangs. Indeed it is. That was their Lex. Appreciate it to play with you, FrostFangs. I tip my hat to you, Lucil. You were a very big part as to why I was able to win that game and do so well. If you take a look at the stats, we carried so hard. I had 18 kills, 3 deaths, 10 assists, and 62k damage. Basically 63k, which is 20k 3k above everybody, which I'm more than happy to have. We also healed for 6k. Damba did pretty good. He did a very good job of healing me. Genos did a really good job. His damage buff was absolutely insane. He only died twice that game. Damba only died once, so I was getting healed basically the entire match, and both of them on me, on top of the fact that we had mental self-heal and the fact that the Genos was buffing our damage. Ridiculous. I think Damba was also giving us a movement speed buff. Yeah, that's why it just felt ridiculous. If you want to do crazy with Moji, movement speed buff, damage buff, you're done. Your Moji's just ridiculous. As you guys have been playing Paladins for a while, if you remember when Moji came out, she basically played like that, but the entire time. That's why she was nerfed so many times. She used to have way too much movement speed and also way too much damage output, so they pulled it all back, if I remember correctly, and that really did just feel like old Moji there. I love that. That was great. That was just a perfect example of synergy and how far it can get you in a game. God damn. 7-7 Cassie isn't crazy good, but it didn't really matter because me and Dredge and these two guys carried it, so it's fine. Dredge went 10-5, 42k, pretty damn good. Their Koga tried. He had pretty good damage there. Lex did pretty decent. Genos did pretty good. Dredge didn't do that great, and Leanne had a bit of a rough time. Dredge is the only person that sticks out as doing pretty bad. The rest of them did fine. We just had ridiculous amount of synergy, and these two guys consistently pinging me with heals, giving me speed and damage buff, basically just meant I was going hyper that whole game. Let's re-queue. This second one probably goes significantly worse, but goddamn was that fun. Moji, when you get in the flow of it, is just ridiculous because you have an immunity as well, which gives you like a little bit of a pause time in the fight. So you'll go mental for a couple seconds, pause, use your Q, you can regen your health, and then you're back to full, and you can go do the same thing again. Although I'd say Moji is actually probably one of the least picked characters currently. I see her in probably 1 out of 10 games, maybe. Moji is very rarely picked. We're going to have Onslaught Foreman's Rise as this second one. Don't know if I should use default Moji here. I haven't used default Moji in a little while. I always play with this skin whenever I play because I like the effects on it. It's easy to understand. This one, like I said, too messy for me. Let's use the default one and see what it's like. I'm not sure if I'm going to prefer it or like it less. We've got seemingly a Genos as well as a Dredge, a Zin, and a Grok. First game was great. Let's hopefully get the same thing the second time around. We don't have a front line, but that's okay. Onslaught Foreman's Rise with no front line shouldn't be too bad because there's a lot of areas where you can hide. Zin hopefully can deal with the Makoa with his ult. Grok should be pretty good here. Dredge should be pretty good here. Overall, we've got a pretty interesting team. They have Bomb King, Zin, Charlene, Makoa, and Grover. Oh wait, we've actually got 2 healers. Sorry, I completely forgot that Grok is also technically a healer. He's probably going to be playing damage here. But yeah, we've got 2 healers. They have 1 and a tank, so it's very similar, actually. Pretty close here, though. They have the double damage with Charlene and Bomb King. No crazy levels or anything. We got a Master Genos, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab Boom Boom in this scenario. Play by the other one. Let's just mix it up a little bit and go for this one instead. Let's go for this loadout. Is this the one I picked before? I can't remember in that last game if I picked this one or this one. They're very similar. There's only 1 card difference, but in Onslaught Foreman's Rise, I don't need a crazy amount of movement, so we'll just use the one that gives us the extra heal. This one's actually got a hell of a lot of intelligibility as well. The effects aren't too crazy, which I personally like, so maybe this one is actually just as good as the skin that we just used, the cuddly emoji. But yeah, I'd say this one is actually pretty much just as clear. I just don't like the dragon one because it's so over the top with the effects. It's just really hard to see what's going on. I guess we'll run left up top. That seems like a good idea. Just saw Atlas there for a little second during the little circle thing that popped up. Let's just go take a left. Sure, stand on a little platform. Let's go and shoot down onto him. Don't know where they are, but let's hold fire. Oh, hello, Zin. We meet again, even though it's my first time seeing you. Thank you for the heal, Genos. Zin is just removed. Hello, Charlene. Let's go remove you too. Double kill. Nice. There's a Q. I actually could have got a triple there if I played that less safe. I could have easily got rid of the Makoa. Can we get rid of Bomb King? Oh, he got healed up from something there. I think Grover must have queued him. Let's just keep chilling on the point. Hello, Makoa. Makoa v Moji. Who will win? It's probably not going to be me unless I pull someone out the back. There's a K for you. Goddamn, Genos is insane with the amount of damage buff he gives you. You combo that with Boom Boom and oh my god, you're just demolishing people. I died. Bomb King, again, made the wrong play, but holy crap, Genos with damage buff on Moji is ridiculous. Like, that 15% is a big enough of a difference where I feel like Moji usually doesn't have a crazy amount of damage, but you add on that 15%, and I feel like my output is just ridiculous. Genuinely, I feel like it's crazy. There goes you. Yes, Charlene. I'm just going to call you from now on. Let's get rid of the Makoa. My frame rate, it's ass. I don't know why. I don't know what's happened. Maybe I've messed something up with my PC, but my frame rate's been really bad so far. I think maybe it's the effects that Moji has. Whenever we're hitting like 2 or 3 people, my frame rate dips really hard. It feels like it drops all the way down from 150 to like 50. I feel like I lose like 100 FPS whenever we're like pegging a couple people at a time. I don't know why. Yeah, there we go. It's definitely chugging whenever we hit multiple people. I don't know what's going on with that. That's really strange. I'm not sure if I'm the only person who's noticed that. Maybe other people have got the same thing. If you do, let me know in the comments. Let's get rid of this Grover. Or maybe the Zin. Who are we going for? I don't know. There's my Q. Too slow. Okay, sure. I played a couple of games before this and I noticed it as well. It's not like it's just happening now when I'm recording either. I definitely was getting frame rate drops. It's just more noticeable because I have a frame rate count at the top of my screen when I'm recording. Oh my god, the damage! Damage is crazy. Let's get rid of Bomb King. Is he still here? I don't know where the Bomb King went, but let's get rid of Zin or not. Hello, Makoa. Is Bomb King just there? I don't know, but let's just get rid of you, and then let's get rid of you next. Is he still here? Where is this Bomb King? Just get rid of him. There we go. Oh god, that was bad. Grok is outputting mental heals. Grok isn't even going damage. He's going healing. So this is going to be the second game in a row where we play Moji with ridiculous amounts of heals on us and damage buffs. Grok is doing a fantastic job. There goes Makoa. Thank you for the heals. Genos, this is absolutely ridiculous. Genos is actually being buffed in 2.03 as well. They're changing the way his like Astral Mark burst works, so he's going to be even more ridiculous, especially with the damage buff as well that you get from Genos. It's just like next level. It really is. Oh, max tier court. Yes, do him dirty, max tier court. Let's ult you. There we go. That's the first ult kill I think I've got so far this video. I do not like Moji ult. Can you tell? There's my Q. Thank you, Grok, for the heals. Unofficial triple, I guess, again. Sure. I'm getting a lot of unofficial ones because I'm trying to play safe. Who's over here trying to get rid of him? Oh, it's Charlene. Rest in peace. There we go. I'm just going mad with Moji right now. We really are just outputting crazy damage. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I don't see Moji. She's definitely still usable. Maybe it's just because I play a specific way with her. I don't know. Maybe people just don't know the right loadouts for Moji, but I never see Moji picked. And right now, I can't really understand why, because we're going ham. Charlene's here somewhere. Not sure where he is, but he's here somewhere. So is Zin. He's just hitting me. We're just hitting him back. Thank you for the 422 heal, because obviously symbiotic triggers on the loadout too. There he goes. Oh my god. I dared to Charlene. I was trying to finish off the Grover there. Got a bit greedy. Let's get Haven 2. I actually have enough to get something else as well. What do we want? Rejuvenate. Yeah, sure. You can never have too many heals. Do we want to get something else as well? Kill to heal. Sure. I legit just pimped myself out. We got max tier Haven, and we also got Rejuvenate and Kill to heal. That's a ton of extra freaking abilities we just got. It feels like when there's a lot of stuff going on, it just craps itself out. I did use my Q there. Did start the animation. Just didn't work. Oh, okay. Sure. And I have like my resource monitors here on my right monitor, and I can see my graphics card's at like 40%. It's not even using all that much, and my CPU's fine as well. It's just for some reason the engine or something can't handle when Moji's using all of her stuff and there's multiple other things going on at the same time. It's usually fine. Just when those explosion effects pop up at once, it just completely screws itself. You're probably going to be able to tell in the video, or maybe not because it's at 60 frames per second. My monitor's 144. Maybe it won't show. But for me right now, whenever there's like 2 or 3 explosions with the legendary card, it's nasty to look at. The frame rate dip is horrible because it makes your mouse feel weird too. Zin has only tier 2 and Dredge has tier 3 Wrecker for a Makoa shield? Why? Why is there not more court here? I mean, it's fine because I'm dealing enough damage to kind of do enough with it, just like with me having court. It's kind of enough. Let's just get rid of you as well. I'm dead. Should have used my F there. Can we get rid of Zin and Makoa and regain the point? I think we can. Dredge is just hitting his Q there. Max tier Wrecker. Don't understand that one. More Rejuvenate. Hello, Invisible Charlene. Where you at? Oh, there you are. Cool. Gone. That was easy. Let's just go here. I have got my ult. Hello, Makoa. I don't think I even need to use my ult on you here. Yeah, no, that's an easy kill. He's second time he's done that, trying to get his ult off, and he's just too slow with it. I understand, my guy. I've done it multiple times so far this video, but with my Q instead of my ult. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. We're going in for him. We're going in for him. There we go. He wasn't actually expecting that play. Makoa, snack time. Thank you. Double kill. Where's the enemy at? Q. I was spamming it. The animation lockout sucks. I understand why it's there. Animation lockout timer screwed me there. I refuse to take a loss. I'm too busy going ham with Moji. I refuse to take a loss. We are very close to winning this. Don't know why Dredge is playing with his Q. He has other abilities, but I guess he just wants to use that one today. Hello, Zin. Oh, frame rate's been a bit crappy. That's okay, though. More hits. More hits. More hits. Yes. What did I die to? Oh, Makoa hit me. Didn't even realize I was actually that low there. I thought I would be able to survive a single hit, but I was wrong. We've got max kill to heal, max rejuvenate, max court. Zin's finally got max court as well. They are 50 points off. We are 2 kills off. Dredge is now AFKing. Nice one. Kind of the thing you'd expect from somebody who's gone for max Wrecker. Hello, Charlene. Going on your own was a bad decision. Yeah, that was a bad decision, my guy. Let's go and flank somebody else. I'm a flanker after all. Yeah, let's get Bomb King. Let's get him. Let's get him. Oh, come on. If I'd have landed that shot, it wouldn't have even finished the game. We'd be 1 point off. Can we just get a kill? There we go. Bomb King's gone. 1 more point, guys. Just pull it out somewhere. We should have this. There's no way they're going to win. Just 1 point. Anyone want to pull out a point? We legit just need a singular point. And Makoa, is it really going to be on you? I don't know what the play is here. I'm really not sure what to do. We need 1 point. I think I might be screwed. Oh, no. I'm low. I'm low. Bomb King's low too. Can we just get a point or are we going to lose? I swear to God if we lose. They were 50 points behind. We just lost. We just lost. Is that for real? Did we really just lose that game? I have top play. Okay, whatever. I don't care. We lost. I got top play. We lost by literally 1 point. I think Dredge AFKing might have been a reason as to why we lost that there, but I could put it on a bunch of other things. But this is the top play. We get rid of Grover. We get rid of Bomb King. We then ult the boy Makoa, eat him up, and then we get rid of Zin. I don't know what happened at the end there, but that's the top play somehow. Shout out to Mad Taiki or Mad Taki. I'm not sure. He said, hey, Frost, shouts to him. Shout outs also to Cinder of Ash. Said, oh, it's Fangs, didn't even notice. It was like our Moji is the only good player. And Drafirov, no idea how to say the name, said easy noobs. Said the Grover who won by a single point. Well done, my guy. Complete noobs. You won by a point. Totally not salty that we lost by 1 point. Just want to point that out. I'm totally not salty that we just lost by a single point. If we take a look at the stats, I went 25 to 15. I'm certainly not the reason we lost that game there. I also had nearly 100k damage, which is again like a good 20-30k above everybody. I don't know what went on that game or the last one, but I kind of went ham with Moji. If we take a look at our side, Grok did okay, 58k, did a lot of objective time. He didn't do badly. Genos did all right, 68k heals pretty much, 20k damage. That isn't that bad. Zin, pretty good, 12 to 5, 70k. Dredge, no clue what he was doing. 210, 55k. Max Wrecker, like Max Wrecker. He was playing with his Q that entire time. I really don't know. Oh, I also just looked at the loadout he's using. Don't you just love it when people reduce the cooldown of an ability that has no cooldowns by 5 seconds? That's 5 whole points. I mean, maybe he's new. Maybe he doesn't understand how it works. But that right there, just what I'm looking at, Max Wrecker, Hull Piercer with Hurl. I really don't know why you're even able to chuck this in a loadout if you're going to pick the legendary card. It should just not let you do it. It should not let you pick the loadout. That's really, really strange. Bomb King on their side did pretty good. He called me. I went 15-7, 68k. Then Makoa did pretty didn't do great, but he played the objective a ton. Charlene was alright. Zin was alright. Grover was alright. He had a lot of healing though, but that's just because they, had a Makoa and it's Onslaught Performance Rise. Of course, Grover's going to do well here. They all played fine. The problem was with us, we had one dude who really wasn't keeping up. I'm sure if he did a little bit better than 210, we would have had that in the bag. There we go. That's Moji. A lot of people think she's really, really underpowered, and I can kind of understand where that's coming from. In a lot of scenarios, she does really, really badly, but I feel like it's also a lot of just learning how she plays. She's been in the game for a while now, and not a lot of people tend to go to her. She's probably one of the least picked characters. I don't see her very, very often, and when I do, it's usually someone who knows how to play her and does really, really well with her. It'll be very, very interesting to see how different she's going to be in 2.03 with the different playstyle, because you're not going to be able to just spam the thing. It's going to involve a little bit more skill, and also hopefully they can update the familiars because they look blurry as hell. Moji looks crazy. She's mega detailed, but these guys don't even have round eyes. Like, I can see the pixels on the outside of their eyes. I don't know what this is. I pointed it out before when this first came out. It's really strange. I'd understand if it was like the whole skin looked like that, but it's not. It's just these guys. Don't have much else to say. I hope this has been entertaining to watch. It's certainly been a hell of a lot of fun to play. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know what you want to see me do next. And as always, stay frosty.